Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had to cut off that tape because actually I didn't realize I had certain things in there that I actually. So basically, I'm starting over from the other areas because I think the beginning was pretty good. I just. All right. But anyway, moving on. I mean, so this is basically what you're dealing with and so forth. You actually are, uh, going through all these cycles where you're going to find all these things on the floor. I would recommend you just keep cleaning and vacuuming. And in regards to it, the other thing is if you find, if you're able to find a pet vacuum, it's even better because actually that picks up a lot of the those follicles because that thing actually digs it out pretty good, and actually you end up seeing it. I mean, it's very rough on your. This fungi is actually very rough on your machine, but you actually want to try to get that thing off your out of your house too. You know, even though you're gonna have to keep doing it until you get it off your body, it's really you got to keep going until. Now, another thing you may find is sometimes when you take off your socks, you may find these little peach fuzz that look like cotton balls. Okay, that they're separated and so forth, or they're hanging on the damn socks. I guarantee you, you got about a 90% chance that that's not a cotton ball. Okay, just to let you know. I've already sampled a few and so forth. These are things that basically you may find in your bed in regards to it, and I mean this is. I mean, you'll be able to pick this up. It looks wet, but it's not because only for the reason that that is basically what you're going to be. If you are depending what stage you're on, like I said, I mean in regards to it, even if no matter what, on every stage you actually, but this stage is what's going on is mainly once you get to this stage that where I'm almost done, okay, and I'm hoping, I don't know the way from the way things are going right now, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. That it looks like I most likely there's a good chance that I might even be done before the end of the year because only for the reason this thing seems to have sped up. Okay, and but in regards to it, but I am planning. I'm hopefully that basically I'm done before April, so I can basically when I go to this stupid convention, uh, we go from there. Okay. Now on top of that, there's a lot more that you know I mean, this is what these friggin' things really look like. I mean, this is coming off your body. This is your body. And what you're shedding is this, fungi. There's billions of them, so there's no way in the world you're going to get rid of them. I'm going to pause for a few minutes, only for the reason that I need to get something that I just need to move it over. And hold on 1 minute, okay? Hang on. Okay. So this is more of basically the monster you're dealing with and so forth. I mean, this is going to be crazy. One of the things I'm going to show you because basically, like I said before, this is a fungi. This is probably going to change everything. This is also a fungi. It just basically is in a different shape. Just because it's a liquid doesn't mean it's a liquid. This thing, like I said, this thing is a chameleon. It'll turn hot as a rock. It'll turn to liquid, and it'll turn to this crap right here. Okay, which looks more like cotton. Uh, but the thing is, what this thing does is it actually coats your whole body. So it actually basically your whole body's covered 100% with this monster. Um, Originally the way I described it was almost like the Blob. I don't know if some of you people have ever watched that movie, The Blob. That's exactly basically what this thing is like. Okay, and some of those doctors that used to show like the threads hanging out, don't they get it? What those threads are, they're basically looking for to get to another host too. I mean, what the hell is wrong with these people? I mean, this thing you can get it. Like I said before, there's a few ways you can get it. One, touch, sexual contact. Two, basically airborne residue. Uh, just walking barefoot in a house, basically you can actually get it too. I mean, it's just this thing is basically is unbelievable. This is a now this is this right here is this is one that came out of a mycelium that basically I was able to get and so forth. And I mean this thing. I mean, what the hell? What does that freaking thing look like? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the monster you're dealing with. This is all small stuff, very small. I think this one's only, this mass here is just about a grain of rice. All right. And in regards to it, this here is also just a little larger, like a piece. Uh, but this is also the same thing. And what's going on, with myself, it's just mainly that this monster is just leaving my body. It's been leaving for a while, but like I told you before, look, I'm an impatient person. I wish I could get it out faster. I am working and trying to find other things. I mean, I'm trying all kinds of stuff. My skin is clearing up. I had a lot of blotches everywhere, like where this thing was actually, my skin is basically turning to normal. Everything is basically, but the thing is, look, you're going to have to live with a few sores for maybe a year or so, and then the rest heals. You're going to have to, because in regards to it, that's where this bastard's attached. So, no matter what the hell, these people, they stop you when you start having the sign that basically something's doing something. They stop everything. This, you have to kill the whole thing. I mean, right now, yeah, okay. I have the fluke, and I could take but I haven't been taking the fluken that much. I've been taking mainly the caprylic acid, undecylenic acid, monolaurin, and fish oil. I added the fish oil. Actually, fish oil is also good. I am in the process. Someone mentioned castor oil, and I am in the process of actually checking that out to see what it does outside. Okay? Because like I said, I mean, I want to rush it too. I mean, the only thing I don't know, okay, because my hair was pure white, okay? The only thing I don't know if I'm going to have any hair left. And that part I don't know. I will know once it's all gone. If my hair grows back, beautiful. But I don't believe that the bald spot that I have on the back of my head is actually my bald spot. I don't think it is. I will know very shortly, but that's coming because this is all shrinking. Now, this is also one. I mean, this is all the stuff that's been jumping out right now. I don't get this. I mean, okay, hold on a second. Now, you people are going to have to realize something regarding this monster. One of the things that's going to happen, one thing that happened, what was it, the beginning of this year? When I first started taking some of this stuff, heavy stuff, all of a sudden, this friggin' thing moved from my head to the back of my shoulder, and for a day, I had this huge, ugly sore, which I am looking for the picture of that, because I will be putting it up for you guys. To basically, the thing was gone in one day, but it was ugly. I mean, it was huge and ugly. And this thing actually, this monster will burn like crazy on your body, and it can do all kinds of things. It can actually cause massive pain muscles in your body. I know that. I lived through it, and basically I'm trying to see where how long and when, and we'll go from there. I mean, but this is not, you are fighting a living organism. You're trying to win. You've got to realize that it wants to win too. So you've got to realize that it's going to fight back. The biggest thing that I'm concerned is mainly a lot of people don't. I mean, this is one of the reasons I try a lot of that stuff that basically I tried before, which I actually saw that a lot of the you want a lot of this stuff out of your body, and that was one of the reasons why at the beginning, basically, I tried drinking vegan oil because it was driving me nuts, because my stomach and everything else. And when I used to take the raw apple cider vinegar, my stomach, the top of my stomach would be in massive pain because, and what I used to do was puke up the top of my stomach because, and it would be a massive amount of the fungi. Okay, and so you got to realize this is going to take a little while, and I am trying to get the medical field to get onto this thing. But if they don't, I'm sorry. Hey, look. May of this year is not going to be a very nice day. And I expect quite a bit from from that and so forth. I expect a lot of headaches and so forth from that. But this, I mean, I'm looking at something that basically I think it will do very well. I'm just waiting to actually see if it works. I mean, I already am, but I actually like to see if it actually it will help to speed up this process. Okay, and and like I said, I mean these things are they're not pretty sight. I mean this is basically like I said, a lot of these things are very small. Doesn't matter how small they are. They're on. I mean, if you got billions of these bastards, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go to another thing. A lot of you have, well, myself, my cough has changed. Okay, uh, it started basically a month or two ago. Well, all of a sudden, I'm choking like crazy on massive amount of mucus. Okay, now that mucus you're getting is the fungi. And what's going on is, like I told you, a lot of it's dying. So I had a lot that basically were hanging out. The ones that basically were bringing the threads into the stomach and everything else, whatever. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this huge chunk of mucus, almost choking from this sucker. That is the fungi. You will experience that at some time. The hacking cough that everybody's got is Morgellons the fungi. And if these people don't get their act together, I mean, basically, like I said, this is gonna. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. Look, I'm gonna cut this here because only for the reason that I will be. Like I said, this is the mucus. This is all the friggin'. It looks green, and I mean, until I. And this the mucus. It is the fungi. I have found some of the hay fees on them, not really big ones, but really small. But in regards to it, that is the fungi. And you will basically, this is going to go on for quite some time. Now, you got these solid ones and so forth, but we'll go from there. Okay? Thanks, guys.